Morning traders, it's a Monday morning, so this is the day where I make a market overview video showing you some technical analysis on the markets and what could possibly happen. Yeah, let's just get straight into it. This is my TradingView account. Make sure you check it out. Links will be down below, my Instagram, my free Telegram groups. So yeah, make sure you join those. Yeah, and please like, subscribe and thumbs up. Enjoy the video. So getting straight into this week, I've published 3 ideas today. So we'll just have a look at those. One being this one, the Japanese yen against the euro, so the euro against Japanese yen. Market's been on some sort of bull run, but last 2-3 weeks ago we see some dip in price where euro was really weak. I was in this trade last week as well, so I did have some sort of entry on this market around like here and longed it up to here, but this I closed because I don't hold positions over the weekend. This week I'm possibly looking at some sort of entry around here, so I'm in this one at the moment, so let's see how this one goes. Obviously still expecting some sort of pullback down to the trend line itself before possibly going higher. As you can see at the moment the pivot point is around here. The moving average is where the price is at currently, so we could possibly see a retest of this pivot point before some resistance areas and some possible highs. So this is one that I'm currently looking at. The Japanese yen is still weak overall, so you could possibly see some strength in other pairs against it, showing some sort of bull runs, some bullish movement. So yeah, man, having a look at that one. That's one I did publish today. Another one, USD Japanese yen. Same as that one. I was in that one last week, and then we had a meeting. Price last week when I did enter it was around this pivot point, previous pivot area. So let's have a look. Let me get you some sort of. Let's see if we could use this. So I entered around here. This is a good indicator. Let me just make it thicker so people can actually see. So I entered around this area here last week, and obviously as you can see, price did manage to move up to about here at the meeting. I did close out as soon as it touched that resistance level, thinking that it's possibly going to retrace, and obviously as you can see it did a little bit, and closed the market around there. So that's that one. I'm in this one again. See how it goes. If we could see, I'm potentially looking for the 114 area. Obviously it's not on there, but it should be around here, so possible movement up. Still expecting some strength. The USD is a lot stronger than most of the other pairs, and especially against the Japanese yen. As we can see that massive spike from last week, it's showing some good strength and good momentum in the markets. So let's see how this one carries on going as well. Possible runs on those. Another one is that AUD. AUD has been quite weak for some while now. So having a look at this one, as you can see, price has been at a low for a long time after some sort of strong bullish run over quite a long period of time. Price did manage to bounce off this support level and opened up around that support level. I've entered it, but I'm expecting some sort of pull to the moving average, the trend line and the pivot. Seeing what happens. Obviously the Australian dollar has been very, very, very weak as well. So I'm expecting some sort of retracements to happen on this one. See how it goes, see what happens, and yeah, have a look at those ones. They're the 3 I've shared. I've got many more trades. Obviously got a few more that I'm in, but obviously I don't want to share those yet. So I did say last week, if you did watch my video, I will be sharing my pip count for this last week in this video. So last week I was aiming for about 200-300 pips. I bagged 300 pips off 2 trades, which I showed you last week, and I managed to close up about 150 to 200 pips last week. So not the greatest, but it's still better than nothing. 200 pips last week profit, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, that's that one. In my group chats earlier, I had people talking about gold. So I'll be showing you some things about that, and some GBP, people asking about GBP, what can happen. So let's just get straight into GBP. Obviously GBP against the USD, it's possibly going to still stay around this area. I've said it for a while, 129 to 132 is the area we will possibly be seeing. So if I did draw on some sort of box, if you give me a minute so I can find my, if you give me a minute, I will find some sort of box. So come on, there we are. So possibly we're looking at 129, and so this area here. So if I do this yellow fill, yeah, like that, I'll leave that like that for a while. I'm possibly thinking that the price for this one will possibly stay around this area for quite a while, so we could possibly see the 132 before another breakdown. I can't really see it going much more at the moment. Both the pairs are quite strong, so it's not going to really move as much, so it's just going to be floating in between those figures. So yeah, that's that one. But obviously the GBP is strong against the other pairs. So against the Japanese yen, I'm expecting some sort of a spike up to 146 and above, possibly. Obviously the price is in both of my trend lines, bullish trend lines, and it's managing to sit there at the moment. So this blue line was my ideal sell zone for a down, but I'm just looking at it now. Price is above the moving average, price is above the pivot, so possibly it could be my long entry to about a 149.254, which you can see in the top right hand corner. So that sort of area, so I could possibly be looking at entering this one, but not too sure yet around this trend line here. See how it goes, moving it like this and see how it goes. Like that could be one I'm possibly looking at, but the ones I am currently in is this GBP AUD long position. See how that one goes as well. Ride the wave on this. See, we could possibly see some new highs. Possibly a good figure for me to be aiming for would be the two like 2.000, so area, a new high for a while. So I'm possibly looking at aiming for that, expecting it to possibly rise to that, but you don't know with the markets, obviously. You don't know what's going to happen, so that's that one. Another one, that's not one I'm looking at. Whichever one did I enter? There was another GBP one. This one, GBP New Zealand dollar. Also looking at this one, two bullish trend lines with some retracements on there. So this is another one I'm looking at. Possibly, I've not entered this one yet. I'm waiting for some entry indication. So waiting for the entry indication before I enter for quite a long hold. I'm aiming to hold this one for a long time. As you can see, like, it's not even on the chart. So about 20, so 2.10000 area. See how that one goes as well. But possibly at the moment, as you can see, it's on some sort of down and then up, down and up pattern. So I can't see the down pattern coming anytime soon on this. Possibly a little retracement, which would be good. Get myself a long entry and see how it goes from there. Ride the wave. Obviously, these are not investment ideas. I'm not giving no signals. I'm not giving no investment ideas. I'm not telling people to do this, do that. These are just technical analysis of the markets, just showing you the possible outcomes in the market. I'm not giving no investment ideas or anything along those lines. So if you have got those ideas, you are incorrect. So looking straight into gold. It's currently on a mad one. To be honest with you, personally, I could possibly see this extending to 17 plus. So 1,700 plus. It's looking kind of insane at the moment. I'm going to have to reanalyze this one over a long period of time, see how what happens, start making some new analysis, new support zones, because looking at it now, it doesn't look like it's going to come down anytime soon. Markets look amazing. We could possibly see 1720 this week. See how it goes. But this one is looking amazing. I'm happy with that. A lot of people were asking about it. But it possibly will break the 1,700 mark and go to 1,720. But it's just one of them ones we've got to see how it goes. Obviously, buyer momentum will be good on this. People will be thinking, wow, it's going up. It's going to keep going up, and keep buying and pumping the markets until it gets overbought, and it will just dump all of a sudden, and you will see some massive fall, some massive red wicks in the markets. So yeah, man, that's that one as well. So if that was to happen, we could possibly see from where it is now, 1,600, 1,620, or 1,630 would be a massive dump for that sort of price. But at the moment, it's looking strong, very strong. So if we do pull this up to here, as I said, look, there's a couple of crosses on the resistance, which is about 630. So yeah, that could be possible. But yeah, that's been a market overview roughly for the week, showing you a few trades. Make sure you do check out the links down below. I've got a few new courses coming soon, so if you do want to get involved and do want to join our education and platform, where we teach people more technical analysis, so you will learn how to analyze the charts like this and what to watch, give me a message either on Telegram or Instagram or TradingView, which will be linked all down below. I'll be back towards the end of the week with another video. Hopefully you have a good week trading, people, and keep up the work. I'll show you how many pips I've made this week as well in that video, so I look forward to seeing you there. Peace out.